Hi everyone. Today I will show you how to create equipment layout in Aveva E3 Draft. And this is a draft module. For creating a new drawing, there is a hierarchy in Aveva E3 Draft. First, we should have a department, and then we have a registry. Under the registry, you can create the drawing. So this is the sequence we have to follow. Otherwise, drawing will not generate. So first, if you want to create department, simply type here new depart. You right click and rename this one. You can give any name. And then we have to create a registry. Simply type here new REGI registry and give the name this one. You can give any name as per your company naming procedure. So now we have to create a new drawing. For this, we have to click on project. And when you click on project, here you will find drawing types. We have different types: drawing sheet, backing sheet. So we can get this much of the drawing in the draft. We want to create a drawing, so I will select on drawing. After that, we have to select the template. Here, this is the as-built Aveva E3 templates. When you are working in your company, you will find your company template here. So here we have different piping, HVAC equipment, electrical or structure. I want to create a equipment layout, so I will select equipment, and this is the backing sheet of the equipment layout. It will look like this. After that, you have to select a template, which size you want, and I will select here A1. You can select as per your own requirement, and then click on create. Once you click on create, here you have to select your department, on which department you want to create. So this is my department lay and this is my registry, and you have to give a name here. So then click on create. So now we have successfully created the drawing under sheet, and we have a view also. So this is the view, and this is the backing sheet, which is as built by Aveva E3D. Now if you want to change the title here of the drawing, you can do that. Click on drawing and type here QATT, and you will find here the name. This is the title. Put a single colon and give the name. So you give your project name. I will give ABC project and close the bracket here. And after that, it is not showing here. We have to click on drawing, then go and click all sheet. Now it's appear here what we written here. So in this way you can change the name, date, everything in the backing sheet. So I showed you here how we can change. Now we have to create a view. How we can create a view? You have to double click on the view here once this canvas is showing here. And here we have two options. One is we can manually input the limits and we can see the view. Other one, if we have a 3D, click on this 3D view here, and So if you will click on here on tools, you can see the model explorer here also. This is your E3D model, and here I will add these things. So these are the 3D model, and we want to create the view of this deck, this blue one. So we have to select the limits for that. Click on home here. Go to 3D format here, and here we have to select limit from the draw list. After that, this clipping box will be open here. Double click on the box and move the box as per your own requirement. Here I want to show up to this one. I will bring down here, and I will move this one up to the top of the still. So you can still adjust the limits here, and you can fine tune manually also. I will show you how you can fine tune the limits manually. Once you select your clip box and you are happy with that, select this one and I will push. Once you are happy with your clipping volume, you can see clip here, click on clip, and once you clip and click on display, and now whatever inside the clip, this is your drawing. For that we have to click on here, down view, and you can select the scale here, and we'll select 1:50. One is to 150 here, and now we have to click these boxes to fix the limits. All done here. Now we have to click here on apply. This one, tick, apply. Now your view is generated. Now you can see that the view is not looking good here. We have to click here on global, and after that we have to click here and then click here on presentation. Now you can see that the view is changed. So this view is already created now here. So we will write the view here. You have to click on annotate, click on text, select here, apply. You can change the height of the text. So once you select the text here, and here in the properties, you will see here the height by style here. You can select your text here, and you can change the color. And click this one and you can move in the center also. So this thing's done. Now we have to do the dimensioning. First I will show you, because we have a safety walkway here, this one, we have to hatch this one. For hatching, click on wrap and hatch rules. I will bring this one out. You have to click on hatch rules. Click here on add. Once you select on add, select here, go below and select the hatching as per your drawing requirement. I will select this one, and then here I will select all primitive faces, select, and I will select this safety walkway, enter. Now the hatching is done for the safety walkway. Now we have a maintenance route here also, so we have to do the hatching of this one. Click add, click this one, select here and change the hatching as per your company symbol representation. I will select owner, select this one, enter. So hatching is done. Now we will close this one. For dimensioning, first we have to click on a setting here, this gear symbol, and it is similar to the AutoCAD. We have to select here endpoint, midpoint, whatever is your requirement. You simply select, apply and close. Now click on annotate and click here on change dimension, orthogonal. Now these points are coming now here. Select this one. These are the main columns. And then escape. So now limits are not showing here. How we can bring the limits? For that we have to click on auto and click on general, select on view, select the view, anything here, and here we have to select on matching line, update its. Now you can see that the limits are showing here. And one good thing is that if you want to remove anything from the drawing, or you want to add anything in the drawing, click here on modify, and this is the draw list. Whatever inside the view is, it's showing here. Let's say you want to remove this vessel from the drawing, so you have to simply click on a minus here, remove CE, and click on the canvas, save, and click on update the design. Now you can see that it is gone. So for that, always click here on the equipment. Now you remove, save and apply. Now it's gone. So many things happen because once you are updating the equipment layout, so many things you have to add and delete from the view. So you can do in this way. If you want to bring back here, simply click on here on the plus button, and it should be here on the equipment, and then click plus, click save, update design, and it is showing again. Now you will add and exclude anything, whether structure, piping, electrical, mechanical, whatever it is, you can add and remove from the views. Now I will close this one, and here you can set the scale also. my scale is minus 250, so it will not change anything. Yeah, so this is the scale. So you can update the scale. Let's say if I will apply 1:100, then apply. The drawing is too big, so I will go for 150 and apply. Now dimensioning we already done here. You can change the colors of your dimensioning here. Select this one, and in the property select the color. Now if you want to change the font color, you can change the font color here also. This is the font style. We will not change the font style, it is by style only. And this is not vertical, it is horizontal. And I will make this one red. Now again, click on view, click on annotate, click on this chain dimensional here. Now we will go this side. And escape. So now if you want to add the grid box here, grid volume, how we can do that? Now we have to create a grid symbol here. We will create a new layer, type new LAY, and you can rename this one. Change the name to symbol for identification. Click on symbol. So we have to change the library here. Select this one. Click on template here. Select this one. And here I will select here on level here. This is my symbol. Like select this one. Now it is created here. So you have to write a text here, and here we will create another V note, and here we will write a text here, and I will give this one column E. Move here on the center and click this one to change the height. So I will give 7. So now we have to add here. How we can do that? Click here on draw here. After draw, click on copy. Select this one and this one. Enter. Select the base point, this one, and there. Now we have to change the name. This is grid B. Double click and grid C and D. Now same way here. we will again click copy, enter, select this point and this point. So here we have to rotate this side. How we can rotate? Click on this. Now simply select this one, and here rotation angle, make it 90. It rotate here. Now click on move, select, enter this point to this point, and we will bring in the center. So here you give the name. I will give XY here. Same way we can. Let's change the color of this one. It's not looking good. Click on frame color and select here yellow. We will change to blue. Similarly here on the text, we will give green. Same thing, copy, select these two things here, enter, select the endpoint, then paste, then click here and click here. So now this video will be too long, and I will make a part 2 of this one, so you guys can see in the part 2.